Welcome back to our show, your show, Let's Talk Stocks. In studio with us this morning is Royanne DeSilva. She's from Aloud Travel. Of course, she's here to talk to us about traveling around the world, but in luxury at the finest. Welcome to the show, Ryan.
Thank you for having me.
Hi,
I'm very happy to be here.
Great to have you. You know, we would talk about that name, but for another show. Aloud Travel. Talk to me about that company.
Perfect. So as you said, it's Aloud, Aloud,
Yes.
and we are a luxury travel consultancy company. So we pride ourselves on curating phenomenal experiences in over 100 countries that is centered around personalization, effortless, and quality travel.
I like the way you put it. Personalized, effortless, and quality. You know, we in Jamaica, we're used to the sand, the sea kind of culture, talking about, brand Jamaica. But how did you get to the point? Dream Aloud Travel in over 100 countries. And not just any old travel, but luxury. How did you get into that market?
It's a long story, but I'll try to condense it for
Yes.
you. So I was born and raised in Jamaica, Maypen, Clarendon, and in 2015, I got an opportunity to work as a flight attendant for one of the world's best airlines, no bias. And through that experience, working in first class with members of royalty, high-profile clientele, I was able to study them for 8 years.
Okay.
And that was how I was able to come up with my own definition of luxury travel. And that's focusing on those three elements. So it's being effortless, it's being quality, and of course, being personalized to the client's needs. So that was my introduction to that space. And then in 2018, I incorporated my company, Aloud Travels, and now we have clientele from all over the world because
Yes.
we are an online-based company.
All right. So, again, how difficult was it to get into that business? So, I know you are in the airline business. You've been all over the world. You've seen people at all levels, and you've made up your mind. You built a profile as to what the ultimate travel experience should be. But talk to me about how difficult was it, a Jamaican down in Maypen, not even a tourist place, getting that business incorporated and really getting it off the ground.
Correct. So it's been a journey, and that's always my advice to entrepreneurs like myself is it's not the race for the swift, but for those who can endure. So it's continually learning. Being a luxury travel consultant, I have to be on top of different travel trends. I recently came back from a luxury travel conference in Las Vegas. So I'm very dedicated to learning what are the best experiences across the globe. I do not niche down to one exact country because I've traveled to over 77 countries. I have connections all over the globe. So I'm happy that I can be that lifelong partner with my clients. So it's similar to having a financial advisor or a family doctor, where from your destination wedding to your honeymoon to your first family vacation, your anniversary trip, your birthday trips. So that's how I pride myself, and that's the kind of relationship that I want to have with my clients.
All right, so luxury travel, over 100 countries. It's a niche market that you're talking about. It's not everybody. What kind of growth trajectory would you see in that kind of a business?
It's absolutely there. It's absolutely there. Based on what I've seen, you are right, we're not for everyone, but we are for that individual who is perhaps too busy to plan their vacation. They're busy growing their empire, they're busy raising the family, and they want to have a professional with the expertise that I have, the first-hand knowledge, the partners in all of these destinations to really take care of them on their trip and to make it effortless. So an experience with Aloud Travels, we first have our consultation call, and then I'll help them to decide on which country it is that they would want to go. I curate their first proposal, I listen to their feedback, I book it, they're on a jet, and that's it. They have the best vacation. So
Listening to you, Ryan, you make it seem so effortless, but it really is built into service. How important is that for you and your clients? And what's been the feedback from your clients in terms of the service that they get, the service delivery, enjoying that vacation? What's the feedback like?
it's been good. It's really been good, and service is very close to my heart because I believe in giving my clients the best. I believe that they're very hardworking and they also deserve the best. And I have a client now, I'm planning a trip for her. This is the 6th trip that she has done with us. So that goes to show the level of service that I give for somebody to be coming back to me for the 6th time. And that's an honor that I take with great responsibility in being able to make sure that the trip was better than the last one. And her last trip in Maldives was phenomenal. She told me that she wants to miss her flight to go back home because she's enjoying it so much. So in Maldives, correct. Wow. An overwater bungalow, an infinity private pool. It's just superb.
For most of us in Jamaica, we've only seen those words, Maldives. We know it exists. We used to play a game of find a country. But for most of us, we've seen those things on the map. But you're now able to bring people from all over the world to the destination of their choice. So we're not just talking about bringing people to the Caribbean, where it's what it is, an easy sell for many and so on. But you're able to take people all over the world, and your clientele is drawn from amongst the best of the best in the world. Talk to me about navigating that space. How does Dream Aloud get into some of these spaces, network with some of the richest people in the world?
Yes, and I think at the end of the day, no matter how wealthy you may be, we all value quality. We all value, what I said, an effortless experience, an experience that really just makes you feel like, wow. You know, that wow feeling. So it comes with referrals, especially being in this industry. I do get a lot of referrals, which I'm grateful for. And if you go on our website, which is www.Aloud Travels, you'll be able to see the different experiences that we have to offer. And it's just, it sells itself. I really don't have to do much speaking because I just believe in making the work that we do set the premise for everything.
Tell me, where are some of the places that your clientele would come from? Give me some of the countries. Are you able to speak about, like, at least some of the names or the profiles?
I'll give you
the profiles
some
of
the
these
countries.
persons.
I'm from Jamaica, so we do have a large clientele in the Caribbean, the diaspora, US, UK. I have lived in the Middle East as well, so just being able to deal with the different cultures, that's something. I worked in a working environment with over 170 nationalities.
Wow.
So I love having new clients who speak different languages. Now I'm practicing my Italian. I know a bit of Arabic as well. So being able to converse with different clients in their language is also what I try to do. And at the end of the day, as I said, it's just understanding a client. So for example, I have a portfolio of 5-star hotels and villas across the globe, but I know what to recommend to a certain client. So I have a client, she doesn't like fully carpeted hotel rooms. I have another client, she only likes Greek architecture. So it's very personalized, and I love that. I love that whole experience.
It's very personalized. So you then have to actually know the client, know their tastes, but also you have to know where are the best locations in the world, and you put it all together. How difficult is it?
It's challenging, but not because I'm so intertwined with everything. So I continuously go to conferences. I'm continuously on Zoom calls with my partners from all over the globe. So for example, a client will tell me they want to go to Egypt. Is it the best time to go there? I'll call my partner. Is it too cold there? Should they come now? They'll say, no, it's actually warm, etc., etc. We can get them a swimming pool with heated water. So it's just being able to be tapped in, which is why Dream Aloud Travels is so special, because I am that person, whether it's going to be going to Formula One or we were at the World Cup who had clients there. So the level of experiences that we can offer is pretty far ranging. And in talking about the different luxury travel insights, so private yacht charters is big. They have everybody talks about the Mediterranean. A very special itinerary that you will see coming up is the Adriatic Sea, where you can have a private yacht and go from Montenegro to Croatia. Another very unique trip for a client who wants like a cultural immersion experience, I think, would be in Thailand. There's a luxury river cruise that stops along the river from, say, Thailand to Vietnam, and you can overnight in a palace. And it's just, I spoke to my other partner in Japan, and he was telling me of a private dining experience with geishas serving you. So it's just the things that I can do and that I do for my clients, and the way that they give their feedback is phenomenal.
You yourself are living a dream life. I mean, being able to just run off some of these luxury places in the world where, you know, the rich and famous play. It's a playground of the rich and famous. How does that make you feel as an individual coming out of Maypen in Jamaica?
It makes me believe that we are limitless as people. And that's why my mission with Dream Aloud Travels is that we vacation 30 days out of 365 days per year. So I believe work hard and vacation even harder. So that's my message. You deserve the best of the best. Interestingly, the more my clients spend on a trip is the better review that I hear from them. So I do believe in quality. I do believe in luxury. Another thing that's popular right now is private aviation, and that's something I'm able to give my clients access to. Dream Aloud Travels has access to 10,000 private jets across 40,000 destinations.
10,000 private jets across 40,000 destinations.
Correct. Because as you start to travel and you whet your appetite, you want to get to more far-reaching locations, whether that's the Galapagos Islands, Mongolia. Like, there's some airports that you can only even land in unless it's a private aircraft, a smaller aircraft. So as I said, at Dream Aloud Travels, we are the best of the best, and we offer the best of the best.
Clearly you are. Is there scope for growth? Jamaica, as a destination, we know we're a big brand. Is there scope for us as a country to look at growth in that marketplace?
Absolutely, and I do have clients who also, from outwards, they come into Jamaica, especially from the Middle East. That's one of my personal projects that I want to build on, in terms of they've been so welcoming and inviting to me, and I want to return that hospitality to them by showing them my beautiful home, Jamaica, but obviously with a luxurious touch. So we have fantastic 5-star hotels that I'm partners with here, and our tourism product is excellent. But again, it's just our attention to detail which will really set us apart, and why persons trust me as their luxury travel consultant to guide them through that process, whether that be Jamaica or anywhere else in the world.
How competitive is that a space that you're operating? And how is Dream Aloud Travel able to navigate that space and stay on top of the game?
It is a competitive space, and I do think they're phenomenal persons doing quite a fantastic job at curating trips, but my journey is unique to others, and persons resonate with the fact that my company is called Dream Aloud Travels, because I spoke my dream into being. So it's for the individual who feels what I'm talking about and who has a specific travel dream and trusts me to make that happen for them. So I respect the competition, but I think we are in a league of our own, and we will continue to invest in education, invest in resources to maintain this position.
What's next for you? On top of the game, on top of the world?
What's next? I think it's just continuing to listen to my clients. I'm very big on listening to what they have to say, and just discovering hidden treasures is very big. So I will say Mongolia, for example, is a country that I think is very unique, and I'll be able to promote to my clients. But it's just being adaptive and continuing to focus on that personal touch, which has been the secret ingredient to our success.
Absolutely great to have had you. There you have it. Royanne is talking to us about Dream Aloud Travel, providing that personal experience, that personalized touch, the satisfaction of taking her customers to the highest levels in tourism and travel. Right here from Jamaica, she has been able to go all over the world and serve the best that there is, providing them with the best vacations possible. But as we always say here on Let's Talk Stocks, we give you information to make better financial decisions. Come back with us tomorrow morning at 9. We'll have another insightful program lined up for you.